Alright, what's up, guys? So, here's the thing. I wanted to talk on this real quick because I've been seeing it frequently with console games. And I'm like, instead of, well, I don't know. Alright, so here's the thing. I would rather see PC games getting turned into console games than mobile games getting turned into console games because I feel like with this, games like this, there's not really a whole lot to do versus a PC game, especially with the Xbox Series X. You know, they've hyped this console up to make it seem like that it's going to be better than the Xbox One. But as far as I see it, I'm like, there ain't no difference. You know, like maybe if it was like newer or better games, but it just seemed like, and I think I've talked on this before, how like that transition from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, how it was such a big transition because I think it was Black Ops 3 that had came out, and when it came out on the Xbox Series X, it was overall Xbox Series X. The Xbox One, it was different versus the Xbox 360, it wasn't different at all. And then, like, from this transition to the Xbox One to the Xbox Series X, you mean to tell me that this is the game that's coming out? Literally, a game that I played numerous times on my phone. I have played this game numerous times on my phone, and you mean to tell me this is it? This is, like, what we're peaking at with Xbox Series X. Like, no PC games, no, like, newer games, no games where it's like, oh, okay, like, this is different, this is a one of a kind, like, this gives me a reason to go out. And then here's the thing, like, when you go and look at the games that's coming out or coming soon, so let's look at a game where they got, like, two different versions coming out. Okay, Battlefield. Now, there's not going to be much of a difference from this Battlefield to the cross-gen Battlefield. Unless, like, I don't know, maybe they might have it where it's, well, no, because wasn't the beta, like, for Xbox One and all that stuff? I think that was it, but I'm like, there's not much of a difference. Only thing that's different is the graphics or the frames per second. That instead of it being 120, it's going to be 60 on the Xbox One. And I'm like, bro, like, no, I want that same transition from, like, the Xbox One or from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One. And then I think it is the same with this game. Like, there's, you know, it's just only a price thing that's different, but the games ain't different themselves. So that's why I'm like, fam, like, gaming on console, like, what is it today? Because I honestly, I don't know what it is right now. Where you got games that's like, you know, one that's optimized for last gen, one that's optimized, but it's literally the same game. I think 2K is like really the only ones that's really like changing it up somewhat. But it's crazy because with 2K, the Xbox One version is more run, like it, you can run it better on the Xbox Series X rather than the Xbox Series X version. It's not good at all because that's how it was with last year's 2K, and that's how it is with this year's 2K. And then what is another game I wanted to talk? Well, actually, no, and then going back to this game, like, and then this is what we're getting, like, with the, you know, and I think it is available for both Xbox One and Xbox Series X, but still, I'm like, I don't want this to be the peak of, like, Xbox, you know, like, or just more so console gaming. Like, this is the peak. Like, this is all we're getting when we're getting the Xbox Series X. Or just a game that, like, the frames per second is somewhat better. Like, I want to be able to be like, oh, it's worth it. Because I'm saying, like, ever since this past year, having the Xbox Series X, it was like, bruh, you know, like, all right, graphics look nice and all, but I'm saying, like, it, you know, I don't know. And then on to, well, actually, no, I'm not even getting the full 4K quality because of the TV that I have. So, and I think, yeah, the TV, and then also the capture card that I have. So I'm not even getting full 4K quality. I'm actually getting something less. But I'm saying, like, I overall just want to be able to play a game and just be like, hey, yo, this is different. Like, this is actually worth playing and stuff, and not just, you know, oh, it's something where I'm like, bruh, it's not even worth playing and things. Like, I could have played this on the Xbox One and called it a day, or even got an Xbox One X and called it a day. So, But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment sections. In the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.